And for y'all who don't know, John is the de facto sound man for the Riz and Howard pod. So that's why this particular pod sounds a lot better than the other ones. And it should get a little bit better as we go.
Yeah.
So, hey, real quick, I just want to shameless plug, some of our performances coming up soon next month, September 9th. The Unscripted will be playing at the Up and Under Pub, and that show starts at 10 o'clock, I believe. And I think, and he said, Mason said we could rock that till 2 a.m.
Oh, man, that's what's up.
So I was like, cool, man. So yeah, September 9th, it's a free show. Come in, they got some drink specials and all that good stuff going on that night. And then September 10th, Astral Subastral is the group I'm in, and of course, you're always welcome. Because this one's actually down the street from your house.
Oh, word.
We're gonna be at the on September 10th, and I believe it starts at like 10 a.m. At the Garden Market over there at 6th and Howard.
I do know what it is.
So we're just gonna be playing outside, and it'll just be a cool little thing. And I think we're playing for like 2 hours that day or something like that. So just really cool. So that's the places you could check out the music side. So now let me see. Let me make sure I'm going through. All right. Hey man. All right. So here we go. You know what? Before we got into the movie, man. Hey, thoughts on Mayweather and McGregor? Give it to me, man.
Oh man, I can't actually. There were actually people that I saw around the neighborhood over here in different places who actually had a real belief in McGregor, who legitimately believed that McGregor was a contender with Floyd Mayweather. Now I'm not a Floyd Mayweather as a human being fan, right. I'm not as a human being. I'm not a fan, but let's get realistic. You're talking about a professional boxer.
Yeah.
Going against a brother who has never boxed professionally in his whole life. You got an MMA fighter, not just fighting a professional boxer, but one of the best professional boxers in the game. And you're going to tell me that not only does he stand a chance, but he's going to win?
Nah.
I don't even have 1,000 to bet, but I'd have put 1,000 on that one.
You see, and okay. So, and that's what I saw, because that goes back to your post, man.
Right.
Look, man, racism is irrational.
Completely.
Okay. The first thing is this. I've seen several people say why they hate McGregor.
Yeah.
And I've seen several people say why they hate Mayweather.
Yeah.
And it's the same reasons.
Yeah.
The first thing is they're the same individual.
Essentially. Essentially.
They both talk a lot of shit.
Yep.
And they are out there for the money, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The dude is fighting, is boxing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now, this ain't about the love. This dude's an MMA fighter.
Right.
So that's the first thing, is that there was an irrational. It was a irrational competition set up.
Yeah.
Like, well, I don't like Mayweather because he's very arrogant. And it's like, well, Conor is too.
Yeah.
Well, I don't like Conor because he's prejudiced towards blah blah blah. And it's like, well, Mayweather hit on women too. What I mean? It's like these are not the most they're not the most upstanding individuals in the world.
Right.
But this is the thing that you see at the end of the day, is that when people are able to live above racism,
oh yeah,
they can play the whole country for some money.
Right.
Which is they both, at the end of that fight, I saw them both look at each other and say, yo, we got paid, brother.
Yeah.
We got paid. And they was cool with each other, and all of a sudden it wasn't no dance for me, boy. And McGregor was saying that's what true champions do. He switched up 3 times. Right. And it's like, yep, that's what I learned from that fight. That, hey man, I'm not playing no racism stuff. The only way I'm gonna play that is if I'm getting paid.
And that's exactly what they did. Because even watching the some of the highlights, just watching Floyd go to work on him, I'm like, he not really hurting him, so it's not really a loss, because this cat is an MMA, so he used to catch putting knees to his temple and all that.
He ends fights that he wins bloody.
Right. So as a matter, like, if it's just a matter like, yo, I'm just gonna hit you a couple good times, make it look good, like, all right, I can deal with that. That's not a problem. With gloves on too? Oh, word, cool.
Boom. For 100.
100, yeah.
For 100,
I might take 2.
Right. And so that's what I saw, and I was like, yeah, these cats acted the whole way through.
Oh yeah,
they did excellent promotions.
Oh yeah,
and we fell for it.
Yeah, the cats that paid that money, definitely.
On the real, man. Hey, I live streamed it, man. I was like, somebody send me a link.
Yeah, I knew I wasn't gonna pay. I knew what was gonna happen.
Right. You know. So yeah, but hey, all in all, that's the way the game is played, man.
Oh yeah.
All right. So I just wanted to talk about that a little bit, man. You know, that's on everybody's mind. Mind. All right, dude. Here we go, man. All right. So this the name of this podcast is Friday. You know what I mean? The review of Friday the movie, a film from 1995.
Right.
That was written and I believe produced by Ice Cube. Now this is the thing, man. Why did we choose Friday? Everybody's seen it, blah blah. Hey, man, I like this movie. I'm old as hell, and it takes me back to my heyday. And I hadn't watched it in a long time. And the funny thing about it is, man, Ice Cube can write the hell out of a movie. Okay, that's one thing. You can say whatever you want to say about him.
Right.
But the dude ties up loose ends. You know what I mean? At the end of the movie, every loose end was tied up.
Yeah.
He gives you great heroes. He gives you great villains. And then the one thing that I didn't necessarily remember when I was watching it this time is that, yo, man, something is happening.
Yeah.
Every single second of the movie. There's no point where you can be like, man, I'll fast forward through this.
Right.
I'll get up, go to the bathroom real quick, this, that, and the other. So, real quick, I'm going to read a little synopsis of Friday for those of you jerks who haven't seen it. Friday is a 1995 American stoner buddy comedy film directed by F. Gary Gray in his directorial debut. Another list of the all-stars who were
Inside
in this
Man,
movie.
ton of other movies.
Man, started right. Set It Off.
Right.
You know what I mean? This dude started with this right here. It stars Ice Cube, who co-wrote the film with DJ Pooh. Shout out to DJ Pooh, man. Dude was cold on them first few CDs of Ice Cube. Dude had some beats.
Yeah, man.
Who co-wrote the film with DJ Pooh and Chris Tucker in his first starring role. Boom. Right. You know what I mean? This dude took over the universe for a while.
Yep.
The film details roughly 16 hours in the lives of unemployed Craig Jones and Smokey, who must pay a drug dealer $200 by 10 p.m. that night.
Right.
Well, that is the synopsis of Friday, but we know that there's so many other things going on in this film. The first thing is I wanted to read out a list of catchphrases that have become part of our straight up vernacular, man. And it ain't even like just black people or nothing like that. It's like everybody uses these kind of things.
Right.
And kids, I'm a teacher. Kids who I know haven't seen the movie,
who are too young,
too young to have seen it, and maybe their mama is too young for it now. You know what I mean?
Right.
But you use these things, and they know what you're talking about. You know what I mean? But so the first one I saw was don't nobody go in there for 45 minutes. All right. So
and if you were in high school during that time, everywhere you went, or middle school either, everywhere you went, coming out the bathroom, somebody was saying that. Don't
go in there for 35, 45. I still say it to this day. You gotta be a stupid motherfucker to be fired on your day off.
I just saw a meme of that from my man that got fired from Trump's cabinet.
Boom.
My man just had a meme
20
of that.
years later, man.
Still
right there. Playing with my money is like playing with my emotions.
Yeah.
Right? Big Worm broke it down to him. I know. I said that to my son not too long ago. Older the berry, the sweeter the juice.
Yeah.
And then that one, what you say? Is blacker the berry, sweeter juice? Yeah, she blacker than the motherfucker.
Just little subtle stuff like that.
Little subtle stuff like that. This one right here, big deal. It's Friday.
Right.
You ain't got no job.
Right.
Man, you ain't got shit to do.
Right.
All right. One of the things I do pretty much every week, when I'm teaching is it's Friday. Mm-hmm. We have a job.
Right.
And we have plenty to do. And they
get
it. Every year they get it. You just got knocked the fuck out, man.
That's probably the biggest one I've seen. It. I just saw it today.
Yeah.
On the video.
Yeah, you'll see it on the video. You see it on World Star Hip Hop.
Everywhere.
You see it on Ghetto Fights, all that kind of stuff.
I think for the next, maybe the next 50 years, every time somebody get knocked out, you're going to hear that.
Boom, right there, man. This one, man, I almost fell over laughing when I saw him do this. Rest in peace. Claude have mercy. Claude have mercy. Bernie Mac, man. Jesus, I always liked his, him and Chris Tucker are like that. How they play with English. They play with the English language, and you know this, man. And
right.
I just love how they use it.
Brilliant delivery.
Right. But it was almost melodic.
Right.
I feel that way about Samuel Jackson. Just the way he. And there is a definite melody to how he speaks, and it stands out.
Oh yeah.
The one you said this was Indo. It smelled like outdoor.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Right.
I don't even smoke, and that's a good one.
Right. You hear that all the time.
Right.
Puff Puff Give. Puff Give, man. You can get shot for that.
Right. That was a tutorial on how to get down.
Man, this one right here, dog. Bye, Felicia.
Man, that.
Break it down.
I've heard that so many times.
How many meanings?
Man, 5 million.
5 million. There's so many situations where it can work.
Yeah, where it's just so valid because it explains so much in so little.
Yeah, and the funny part is that Ice Cube got paid off that line twice, right? Got paid in this movie, and then on the NWA movie.
Yep.
Came right back to it because it's that real, dog. Right. And the funny part about that particular character is that, man, every neighborhood's got him.
Oh, yeah.
A Felicia or a Phil or a begging ass.
Yep.
Take your begging ass. Bye.
Dope Fiend Mike. That's
just gone.
That's
right.
Was.
Just gone. Man, gone with that, man. You know what I mean? I got mind control over Debo.
Hilarious.
Right?
Hilarious.
He be like, shut the fuck up. And I'll be quiet.
Right.
When he leave, I'll be talking again.
Yeah. Right. I have said about people, parents, and man, that's good stuff. Right?
I got mind control. Shoot, I just said it to my wife because I quit drinking coffee this year.
Right.
And she knew that I was going over to the church, and they got this nice old little coffee makers like that. I was like, I got mind control over coffee. Don't worry about it.
Right.
I didn't drink none today, though. I have broke down a few times.
That's a win.
It's a hell of a drug. He gonna cry in the car.
That's hilarious. that right there, man. And then when Red said, "You want some of this old man?" No.
You come over and messing with these people. And this the one, man. That that's your ass.